Hi everyone, it's Beck Beattie here with another process video I recently created. This one I created for Shimmerz paints, and today I'm going to show you the process of how I created the sweet watercolor background and embellishments to this card. So I started out with the Aqua Huez watercolors by Shimmerz paints and just added in a little bit of water into each of them just to get them a little bit started. I'm also going to be using the water brush from the Choose Your Hues packs. So as you can see, that's my Choose Your Hues packs there, and it fits 10 colors neatly in there, and you also get a watercolor water brush. The sweet thing is that you actually can choose which colors go in there, and that's where the Choose Your Hues comes from. So I just started out just writing some inspirational type words with the watercolors and just going through and changing colors as I went along, blending from one color to the next. So I would stop and then go back over those last few letters just to blend in the colors a little bit more. So it really was a fun process. I didn't sort of plan it out too much, other than I did write out a few words that I might like to use, and really didn't plan out the colors. As you can see, I was sort of choosing which colors I might want to use and then just went for it. So really found in the end that this background, it didn't matter what colors you chose, especially when you're using such a wide palette of colors as I did. You can see all the colors just working really well together. I love the pigment level in these watercolors. They're really sweet to use. It doesn't take much to get some really amazing color with them, and the water brush is thin enough for doing this sort of an application, so a really big benefit to having the watercolors. Occasionally I've mixed up some of the colors, so you'll see me clean them off a little bit as I go. So I would probably recommend blending colors in a palette just so that you can get your colors a little bit better, but I was just sort of playing around and I guess being a bit lazy. So I also decided, after I had about the size I wanted for my background, I started playing around and adding in some little embellishments. That this heart first was just going to go to fill in that space, and then I thought that was really cool. How about I create some embellishments? So you'll see me start to now play around and create some different embellishment type shapes that I then use in the end to embellish my card. So I started out with some stars. The stars were really cute. I love how they came, and it was really easy to sort of blend the colors on them as well. So I just started out with some of them in that yellowy color, and I'll have all the exact colors written out in the end of the video so that you can choose those colors really well. And the arrow as well, I had a thought that it would be really cool to add some different sort of embellishments, not just little ones, so maybe some larger size ones as well. So there I've used the Leaping Lizard color in the green, and that yellow color was the Crazy Daisy color. So there you go. So that yellow is a Crazy Daisy, and now I'm adding in a little bit of the red and the orange as well. So now I'm just creating some little circles. So I thought that they might be really cool, I guess, in the place of something like an enamel dot or something like that. So I've even mixed some of the colors, so some of the orange, the carrots color, and the blue as well. And so really just creating some different shapes and fun things that I thought maybe I might use to embellish my card. I didn't end up using them all, so I fussy cut out some and then just started playing around with my card design in the end. So I'm just creating a bit of a purple color, so just doing that on my desk there. The beauty of the watercolors is that, yeah, I'm doing that straight on my white desk, and it wipes away so easily. Check that out. So as you can see, it's a really neat and easy way to create some fun embellishments. You could even sort of add something like a glossy accents over the top to make them a little bit more dimensional and, you know, a little bit more sparkly. You could also add some glitter or something like that. So I really sort of kept them in their natural just watercolor state, and I really love how they came. You'll see a couple of my letters did blend a bit because it was all wet, so they sort of blended into each other. Just a little tip there, so I just did one colour, dried it off, and now I'm adding in the second colour again, and again just drying it off. So by drying each layer, you're not going to get that blending happening that I had, which really was making a little bit of a muddy mess. So I'm sort of glad that came off pretty easily. Here you go, here's the finished card, so you can see I added in my embellishing pieces. Also just a piece of vellum over the top of the background, and that really was to just mute the tone of the card down so that I could add those embellishments. Also stamped on my Amazing This Way sentiment from the Richard Gaday Make Amazing Happen collection. And to adhere the vellum, I just placed the glue behind each of the different elements, so you can't actually see any glue spots, because behind each of the elements I've added in I've added the glue, so it really sort of helped to disguise where I was adhering everything. Really love how the card came, really bright, happy and fun, and you know, perfect for springtime of year. So hope you enjoyed my share today, and make sure that you check out all the fun Aqua Huez colours over on the Shimmerz website. Stay tuned for more pictures and a list of colours used in today's card. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel while you're here to catch more of my video shares. You'll find the button in the bottom right hand corner. Thanks for heading over, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.